Well, hello there, and welcome to thoughtraid. Today we're going to be having our next AI battle. It's going to be great. It's going to be historical, which is very interesting. And yes, I do understand that I'm late, but that's okay because I have a job that I'm also doing on the side. So, hey, but this is going to be good. We're going to have some fun. So, let's jump right into it once I find the button. Well, welcome back to thoughtraid, a community about friends, gaming, and better ways of thinking. I'm Brandon, and with me today is Noah, who you can hear in the background at this exact moment. You can say things,
you
Noah.
Can. Yes. Hello. I exist.
And yes, imagine working. I see that. Imagine I have a job, and my job decided, you know what? You're going to be late. You know, you're going to have to close. When originally my boss wasn't even going to have me close, but my higher up managers decided to rearrange my entire schedule. So I apologize for how late I am. But it's okay because we're here now, and that's what's most important. And we're having the AI battle, and it is the historical edition one, which is something I never thought of having. This is, once again, Noah's idea. So I believe you had something you need me to read to the audience. Is this where I read it? Do I read here?
Yeah, just, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're reading it here. Okay.
Yes.
All right, make sure, I hope I get this right, all right? This is special.
Don't say what it is, just wait till after.
Specially written for me. Welcome to the greatest tournament of all time, where the past and present collide in an epic battle for the ages. Today, we have gathered an eclectic group of individuals from all throughout history to compete against each other in a tournament like no other. From legendary warriors to world-changing inventors, from celebrated artists to great thinkers, this tournament features some of the most fascinating people from history. With no holds barred and no limits to what they can do, our competitors will be facing off against each other in a test of strength, wit, and skill. Who will come out on top and be crowned the ultimate champion of history? Get ready to find out as we embark on this thrilling journey through time. Did I do good?
Yes, that's beautiful. And yes, I totally wrote that myself and didn't use ChatGPT because this is an AI stream and AI wrote our intro as well.
Totally, completely, entirely.
Yes. So now it is time for the explanation of what we do here for anyone that is new. So I believe this is our fourth, if I'm not mistaken. It's our fourth, right? I believe so.
Something like
our
that.
Fourth
I don't know.
AI battle.
Oh. I lost my face. My face is back, though. I just realized the thing I'm going to have to work on.
Cool.
But keep talking.
Yes. So anyway, how this works is can you pull up my screen? Is my screen up? I can see the screen.
It is definitely up.
Wonderful. We have our list of wonderful characters here, which we will go over as it's their turn to come up. And they will be battling it out. What will they be doing, you ask? Well, we spin the wheel to find out. We have a plethora of things this time. We have fighting in 1776 Pennsylvania. We have dance battles. We have a jousting match. We have a poem contest. We have fighting in the Atlantic Ocean. A game of Mario Kart. Building a house. Rap battles. Oh, so many things that can happen. And for the first time ever in this stream, we introduce the Wacky Box.
Ooh.
This box has about a 20% chance to wackify any match. Now, what does wackify do? Well, for that, if this pops up and it says it's gonna be wacky, then we go to the Whack in the Box. And the Whack in the Box has 8 different wacky modifiers that go on top of whatever we spun on the wheel to make it the ultimate wacky adventure.
I see. Pulling that back up.
Yes, and again, it's just a standard tier list, so this progress down the line, and in the end, there will be only one remaining.
Yes, that's right, Kenneth. You're going up against Moses himself, apparently.
All right.
Here. Oh, gosh.
So, we shall begin our first ever fight. And Brandon, those people are going to be King Tut and Zombie Abe Lincoln.
King Tut and Zombie Abe Lincoln. So I need to go pull that up now, right?
I gotta spin the wheel first, then you're gonna read.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let us first see what King Tut and Zombie Abe Lincoln will be doing. Here we are. The wheel is spinning.
Oh.
They will be fighting in 1776 Pennsylvania.
Oh my God, Pennsylvania! What? What? Who put that on here?
Will this game be wacky? Oh, wacky box. No wacky. A very straightforward game.
Not today. just normal. No wax.
Just normal 1776 Pennsylvania with King Tut and Zombie Abe Lincoln. All right, Brandon, over to you while I quickly type.
What is this Zombie Abe Lincoln thing? All right, let's find him. All right, let's see. So we got zombie. So many Abraham Lincolns. Okay, here we go. As a zombie. All right, cool. All right, so we got this one's by Slurp Boy. So the character is Abraham Lincoln, and for God knows what reason, he has been zombified. Well, let's see here. His weapons, or his characters, or skill. His characters, weapons, or skills. My God, my words are out of here. He can dodge anything, unlike an actual zombie, and has a minigun, possibly depending on the type of zombie. What possessed this zombie Abraham Lincoln to have, like, cat-like reflexes and also be as, like, huh? All right, well, anyways, moving on. So we got description here. Let's see. Description. No description there. Oh, wait, it's down here. Okay. Abraham Lincoln got turned into a zombie and is now acting his revenge on all theaters. Oh, I see where this is going. Okay. So this is post-Abraham being shot, but he got resurrected, and he got a machine gun, and he's going at him. So this is like one of those zombies that's not necessarily lost his brains, but he's definitely resurrected.
Remembers who he is. He definitely remembers his past. He's pissed.
This is resurrected Abraham we're talking about. Or not Abraham. Yeah, Abraham we're talking about. So we got that, and then who else we got here? We got, King Tut. Let's see. So many people. Marco Polo. Interesting. King Tut. Sponsor number 15. We got... This one's by you. All right.
It is, indeed.
King Tut. Characters, weapons, or skills. His pet snakes. A staff that shines radiant sunlight. And sandals made of pure diamond. I'm not sure how that's going to help him, but all right. Cool. All right. Description. This man... Apparently, I feel like diamond shoes is, like, kind of heavy. But anyways, that aside, this man became pharaoh at 10 years old and ruled for 11 years before tragically dying due to malaria. His tomb was the most complete one ever, found with all the treasure still there. So, is he also a zombie, or is this, like, before he died?
This is before he died. He just got teleported here.
Okay,
Let's say he's 17 in the fight.
He's 17. All right, cool.
Sure, that's fine.
Sounds...
All right, it's ready to go.
Okay, all right, cool. Pulling up this again. Here we go. All right.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, these things are first to 3 hits of any kind. If one character makes contact with the other character, that counts as a hit. It is first to 3 hits, and then that person wins. All right, I shall read the intro, and then Brandon will read the rest. 2 people are in 1776 Pennsylvania to fight. Those people are Abraham Lincoln, who is an undead who wields a minigun and has extreme dodging skills, and King Tut, who is a man with pet snakes in pure diamond sandals, wielding a staff that shines radiant sunlight. The 2 rush at each other and begin to fight. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
The first fight. Here we go.
After they both take damage from the first shot.
Take damage. That's one for both.
King Tut uses his staff to reflect it back onto him, I guess to Abraham Lincoln. He dodges the next bullet and hits him on the head with the end of his staff. So
what just happened? Let's dissect this.
I know we got. Wait, hold on. Pause. We gotta dissect this.
One moment.
There's a lot compacted to this. All right, so they both take a shot and get hit.
1
I
point
guess.
each.
Yeah,
Yep.
then King Tut uses his staff to reflect it back onto him. Now, did he take the shot taken at him and reflect that shot back into Abraham Lincoln? Is this what's happening?
I'm gonna say that's too vague to say that's a hit.
Okay. But he
I
dodges
can't-
the next bullet and hits him on the head at the end of his staff.
So I'm assuming that's a point for Tut because Tut's the only one with the staff.
He took his staff and went pop onto Abraham
He
Lincoln's
bonked Abraham Lincoln's head.
zombie head. Just So that's 2 for King Tut.
All right.
Abraham then takes out his gun and shoots him in the chest.
You missed.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
Abraham.
At the end of his staff, Abraham then goes for a spinning kick but misses because King Tut dodges. Abraham then takes out his gun and shoots him in the chest. But as
That's 2
he's
for 2.
shooting, King Tut throws a stone into Abraham's mouth, which makes him stop.
3 for Tut.
Tut's a little bit accurate right there. Is this
Tut.
is King
That was
Tut the
3
next
hits.
714?
No, because Tut got hit. 714 did not get hit at all.
Fair enough. Okay. That
All
was
right.
pretty fast.
That was a good, straightforward. That was for those new. That was very straightforward for this AI. It tends
very.
to go on like random side stories.
Congratulations.
Heck yeah, my boy King Tut.
I'm so sorry you used up all your winning last time, Slurp Boy, and this time you had to be out immediately.
Yeah, you went way too far.
God knows.
You just 2-tapped everyone.
God knows I can't have any more mayonnaise. It's just not gonna work.
All right, moving on to the next game. We have Marco Polo against Joseph Stalin. And what shall they be doing, you ask?
That's a great question. What are they doing?
Let's see what they're doing.
What is Joseph Stalin doing this time?
I don't know. Let's see. They are jousting.
Oh. All right.
Now, for the whack in the box. No, that's not the whack in the box. Sorry, the wacky box.
The wacky box to determine if there is a whack in the box.
Is there a wacky thing happening?
Let's find out.
Click. It's wacky!
Oh my god!
Yeah, we get to click the whack in the box.
Oh my god!
Here we are, everyone. The whack in the box. The first click. They're not jousting.
Oh my god! Well, what are they doing then?
What are they doing? Because they're not jousting.
It ain't that.
Oh, isn't that so wacky? They're fighting in an abandoned mall.
Oh, okay.
All right, over to you, Brandon.
Beautiful. All right, well, let's go over here. Let's see what do we got. We got to go with Joseph Stalin, and this is your Zap, I believe, because it just says right here, Joseph Stalin, also known as Brandon Brown, with an AK-47, just because. Okay. What about me is anything like Joseph Stalin? What is this? I don't know how to take this Zap. It's something you're not telling me. What is this? That stash? Ah, I see. Okay. So glorious. All right, so characters, weapons, or skills. An AK-47, because I know how much AI just loves guns. Also, the entire Russian military at his disposal. And a mustache so luscious that his enemies are too focused on it to realize they're already dead.
Okay, quick interjection on my part for the balancing of this game.
Okay.
So in order to balance it, there are 3 people that submitted the saying they have full armies. Sadly, full armies are really unbalanced, so you don't get your armies. However, I highlighted your other things.
Okay, good to know. So description, something about Wikipedia is right there. All right, cool. I couldn't be bothered to research his background, but he was a leader of the USSR and very important figure during World War II, I think. The history of his mustache is far too complicated for me to explain, and it would be an injustice to attempt to do so. And yes, it's all natural. Okay. And who was the other one?
Marco Polo.
Oh, okay. That's right. I'm going to play a game of Marco Polo. I wonder if it's going to pull us into that. This one's by Lauren Marco Polo, who is armed with a book that can materialize any resource he needs, a sword, and his unfailing determination. We gotta have that part in there because it's Lauren. If it does not have unfailing determination, it's not Lauren's character. So this is important.
That is true.
Description: Marco Polo was an Italian merchant, explorer, and writer from the Republic of Venice who traveled through Asia along the Silk Road between 1271 and 1295, and accidentally he just so found himself in the Mall of America, for all we know. Well, we don't know because it's abandoned. It could be the Mall of America, it could be some other mall.
It's the Mall of Sweden.
The Mall of Sweden. How he got there, we'll find out, I guess. Maybe. Possibly. Depends.
Probably not.
Probably not.
All right, I am ready to go. Alrighty. Are we good?
We're good.
Nice. All right. Here we go. Two people enter an abandoned mall to begin fighting. Those people are Joseph Stalin, who is a man with an AK-47, as well as a mustache so luscious it distracts his enemies. And Marco Polo, who is a man with a book that gives him any resource, a sword, and unfailing determination. The two rush at each other and begin fighting. Alrighty, here we go. Round 2.
Markio, don't do that. Wow.
Right. Here you go.
All right. They're fighting for the fate of the world. Wow, that's escalated very quickly. But they also just want to kill each other.
I'll be Marco Polo because you're Stalin, apparently.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Stalin! I don't know how he would talk. How would he talk? What country is he from?
Venice, which is Italian, so...
Oh, I'm not even going to try Italian, never mind.
Ah.
Stalin! Exclaims Polo. You forgot to stop using those AK-47s! It's not like they're working anymore!
I know, but I'm trying to get by. See, this one has no bullets in it. He pulls out an empty magazine from his rifle and places it on the floor.
Stalin!
Begins Polo before he is cut off abruptly. It is okay, says Stalin. I can fix these. He takes out his Swiss Army knife and proceeds to work on the magazine.
One more click and then I might have to redirect it. This is what normally happens. Thank God you finally remembered your Swiss Army knife. What happened to that other thing anyway?
Oh, says Stalin, pulling a small square box out of his pocket. That's my mother's.
And then they begin to fight.
Why am my characters so generous sometimes? The battle continues for several hours until it comes to a sudden halt with a third person.
No,
That
no
third person out of here. The battle between Joseph Stalin and Marco Polo lasts for hours. When they finish...
Hang on, I need to add, this is how the fight went.
The battle between the legendary figures of history ended up being a stalemate.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna give them both one so we can get things moving. They've tied 3 times in a row.
Nobody stopped Stalin.
No, now they're just talking. What the? The only thing stolen is this AI.
Zap Guru says just restart entirely.
I might have to. Yeah,
you might
you're right.
have to. Yeah.
Reset. There we go.
They circle around the room as they shoot their opponents from behind. Soon they reach a dead end where there is a small platform that leads to an escalator going down. As both men stand up on top of it, waiting for the other to make a move, Stalin throws away his gun and draws out a knife instead. He charges forward, stabbing Polo in the stomach before he could get off the escalator. Stalin then grabs Polo's neck and holds him up against the wall by his throat. Oh my God! No! Stalin takes the knife and stabs Polo in the spine and into his brain before dropping him to the ground. Blood all over his face. You're not getting away this time. Stalin shouts triumphantly while looking at his handiwork.
Not Lauren's character.
Nobody stop stalling.
Well, that was efficient. He pulled out his knife and started stabbing.
He didn't need a gun. Right. He didn't even have a gun. That man, he just went in with his knife.
Well, great. Tut's got to fight Stalin.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's going to be bad. I'm scared. Okay, it's fine.
I don't need a blender to crush Lauren. Wow.
All right, guess we're on to the next one.
We've got George Washington against Moses.
That's George Washington and Moses. Now, where will they be fighting?
Let's find out.
Maybe. All right, George Washington and Moses are fighting in a dark dungeon. All right.
What? Okay.
Will this be wacky?
Let's find out.
Click the wacky box. No wacky.
No, it's not at all. It's completely
no wacky here.
normal.
No wacky. It's a completely normal fight between George Washington and Moses in a dungeon. That's completely normal.
Very normal, yes. All right.
All right. Over to you, Brandon.
Here we go. Let's see. All right. So we got Moses. Let me see if I can find Moses. All right. Where are you, Moses? All the way at the bottom. All right, cool. Response number 5. Discord name, Bowser. All right. Character's name, Moses. Character's weapons or skills. A staff that can allow anything to happen, like parting the Red Sea, sending plagues on people, turning into a snake to attack, or when being lifted up before the fight, allows him to win a battle instantly. Going for the kill, are we? The Ark of the Covenant, when open, will disintegrate any person who looks at it, killing them instantly. Lots of instant death here, Bowser, I see. Moses was a devout follower of God. When God told him to lead his people to the promised land, he did as he asked. The people complained the whole time, even with seeing miracle after miracle. But in the end, they did in fact make it to the promised land with the help of God leading them God's leading and directly... But in the end, they did, in fact, make it to the promised land with the help of God leading and directing Moses through his whole journey. Okay, I got thrown off for a second. So we got that, and then we have George Washington. Where are we, George Washington? Here we are. All right. So this one is by Kenneth. All right, we got George Washington. His weapons, a double-sided axe. His skill... his truth serum. That's interesting. No one can tell a lie around George Washington. Not this time. Because he doesn't tell a lie. And now anyone around him will also not tell a lie. Description. First president of the United States. He cannot tell a lie. And others cannot lie to him. He can swing the axe like nunchucks. And can strike down a tree with one hit. He is also completely shredded. Oh my. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
All right, we ready?
Yes. I'm ready. Yes, let's do it.
Okay. So, real quick, just so everyone knows, it looks like we're getting all the normal fights out of the way. So it looks like the second half of this stream is going to be very, very, very wacky. So, let's do this another normal fight. All right. 2 people enter a dark dungeon to fight. Those people are Moses, who is a man with a special, powerful staff in the Ark of the Covenant, and George Washington, who is a ripped man with a double-sided axe and very potent truth serum. The 2 rush at each other and begin to fight. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
They are evenly matched in skill, but they do not know that because neither has any idea what fighting means. After several minutes of this, they decide to stop.
No, dude, don't decide to stop.
They do not decide to stop. Both men try their best, but they both fail in the end. They both go down, and Moses picks up his staff for the last time as he comes out victorious. What
do we count that as a point? Or,
I don't know.
I don't know.
He then leaves the room with George Washington, while George Washington lies on the ground, defeated and confused. Maybe that's a hint.
I mean, George Washington was
Defeat.
He was defeat. Hold on, we can roll for this. We want to roll for this?
Do we want to roll for this?
I've got a very pointy four-sided dice.
No, that wasn't a hit, though.
It wasn't a hit, that's true.
That was very vague.
Well, if you don't think it's going to work, then it won't going to work.
Okay, as the AI master say, I don't think that counts.
It does not count.
It does not! I have made my statement! Redo. There we go.
Moses' staff comes up and smashes into George's face and knocks him out cold. Ah! Cries Moses as he stands over his unconscious opponent with a satisfied look on his face. Oh no.
One for Moses. Alright, here we go. Next.
What happens next?
Retry, cause,
what,
you want to keep this going?
I don't know. Is he going to keep bludgeoning George when
I
he's on
don't
the
know. Let's
ground?
see. I'll give it one click.
I
Never
just
mind.
killed the great George Washington. The American revolutionaries come back to life and start to surround Moses. You can't kill a president. This one man from
I'm gonna keep this going.
We'll get you for this.
I'm gonna keep this going. I will count the revolutionaries as his men. This is good.
What? You will not stop us from following our destiny, says Moses. When we reach Egypt, I will be able to use my powers to destroy any army that gets in our way.
Oh gosh, what?
You could be the other man,
No!
says the other man.
There are too many of us now. We must all work together.
What? No, shouts Moses, turning around. You can't do that. You're going to make me lose. He turns back again and continues walking down the tunnel. The tunnel? Oh, it's a dungeon. That's right.
Yeah.
Once they are far away, Moses pulls out the Ark of the Covenant and holds it high above his head like a trophy. He then starts laughing maniacally as he walks through the caverns. First of all, if he were to touch the Ark of the Covenant, he would die. So, I mean...
I guess we're gonna restart then, sadly. Looks like those men didn't do much. They let him escape.
I just love that. America! Oh my god.
Alright. I guess time to restart.
Yep.
His men didn't chase him. Big sad.
I am Moses. I will destroy you, screams Moses as he swings his staff around wildly. You are just another man.
You said that wrong. He has a calm voice.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We'll go. You say it then.
Yeah. You are just another man.
Replies George in a calm voice that most would find disconcerting. Moses continues swinging and screaming, but George remains still and silent, as if waiting for him to tire out or become distracted enough to attack. Finally, Moses gives up and storms off.
He's not so tough.
Laughs George. What happens next? Does he attack or is that it?
I think that's it.
Moses mutters under his breath, not so tough. He was too scared to even raise his staff.
That's it. George outpieced Moses. What?
Moses raises his staff over his head because he's continuously a madman, and a bolt of lightning hits George's chest, knocking him back into some rocks. As he looks up from the ground, his eyes open wide as he sees that there is no one standing above him but Moses. He tries to run away, but Moses quickly chases after him until they are face to face. Then Moses slowly raises his staff high in the air, and with that, with a single strike, cuts off George's left arm, and then his right leg before leaving both arms and legs behind to be picked apart by the hungry. Oh my God, Moses!
Oh no!
How did
Moses,
you sharpen your staff? I know. Good Lord.
No, not Moses.
This is a very different Moses. Oh my God.
He's so aggressive.
He's very aggressive. My God. What AI are you
Good
using?
Lord.
Kenneth wishes to know.
I'm using novel AI. It's a story writing AI.
It's not always this violent, but it
No,
can be
it's
sometimes.
it's in a violent mood.
It's in a violent mood. Fair.
It has mood swings. Some days it tries to make people fall in love. Other times it wants them to rip their limbs off. I don't.
There is no consistency.
It's a weird day for it. It'll pass. It's a phase.
It's a phase. It's going through an edgy phase right now.
All right. Next up, we have Crispus and normal Abe Lincoln.
Oh, Christmas is going against normal Abe Lincoln.
And they shall be doing. Dun, 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 dun. A rap battle!
Oh, God.
And is it wacky? This rap battle, oh, wacky box. 2 times the freaking wacky!
Oh, my God. What does that mean?
It's putting the whack in the box twice!
Oh, my God.
Weapons are switched!
What? Okay.
And weapons are switched again, which means it's just a normal fight with 2 times the wacky!
They had the same weapons, but they're rapping, and they exchanged them in the middle of the rap. I don't know.
They just switched their weapons right before the fight twice, and now it's back to normal somehow.
What?
That had like a 3% chance of happening.
And yet it did. Just for Christmas and normal Abraham
So
Lincoln.
we get double the wacky with no wacky, but it's still wacky.
Oh my God. Well, let's go into let's take a look at what we
Okay,
got
over to
going on
you.
here. All right, let's see what we got here. We got here we go. Normal Abraham Lincoln. All right, we got two responses.
I'm not sure which one's normal, and I'm not sure which one is donut.
Okay, let's see. The first one is by T.O.T. Planter. I don't know.
That's not normal. That's not
normal. Oh, that is the normal.
Not normal.
Not
No.
normal. Got it. Okay.
No.
Let's go back to second response. Response number 7. This one's by Jeremy. All right. So we got normal Abraham Lincoln, and he has an axe and a sharpening stone, smart, and is a sharpening expert. So this particular Abraham Lincoln is very smart at making axes sharp, and he's making them sharp, and he's making them sharp. But he is the 16th president of the great USA who abolished slavery. He's an honest, bearded man who enjoys a sharp axe. And I cannot stress enough that it is sharp, because he made it sharp, so it's sharp. All right?
It's sharp.
It is sharp. All right, cool. Now with that established, then we also have Crispus. Crispus is by me. All right.
Ooh.
And the weapons, he has I guess we have to throw this one out, but he had a small following of believers in Jesus, no more than 10.
It's a very, very small.
Okay. And he has 1 katana.
Yeah, see, he's very not overpowered, so let him keep like his 7 dudes.
Okay. Crispus,
But it's a rap battle. So
so it didn't even really matter, really. Crispus was one of the early believers in Christ, converted to believe by St. Paul himself, leaving his Jewish synagogue to follow Christ. This man was, with a real cool name, had at least 5 followers, but no more than 10 followers to follow him on a new path to change the world with the gospel of Christ, and a katana for protection, just in case.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one's a little bit weird because there's no set hits. So the way it's going to work is this going to be a chat decides who gets roasted the hardest.
Who could get roasted? I don't even know how this is going to work.
So me and chat, since you're in this, are going to decide by just voting whether Abraham's line goes better or Crispus's line goes better. Everyone except for Jeremy and Brandon can vote.
Okay.
So let us see how it goes. So 2 people start to have a rap battle. Those people are Abraham Lincoln, who is a man with a very sharp axe as well as being extremely smart, and Crispus, who is a man with a katana and a small following of believers in Jesus. Abraham goes first and begins his rap like this. All right.
I don't know. I'm scared. Oh wait, who should we do? I guess you should do Abraham since I did Crispus.
Sure. But why is Crispus whatever. I am Abraham, the president. I'm also a vampire and can't die.
Should I even read the response of Christmas or just throw that out?
Go ahead. Let's see if it's a back and forth rap.
Christmas replies, no, you don't, but that's not my point. My point is that if you kill me, then all of your friends will be sad for a while.
Okay, Christmas Day.
Then they'll probably cry because they want to go out drinking or something. You should stop killing people. It isn't good because it makes other people cry, which hurts their feelings and makes them mad at you.
Well, hang on. I think I can phrase this better so it actually understands.
Okay, cool.
Goes first and begins. And this is what his rap said.
Okay.
I'm Abraham Lincoln. I've been alive since before you were born, and I've seen many things that the two of you could never imagine. There was once an old woman who lived by herself on top of a hill. She had 7 sons who were all named Jack. One day, her sons were playing in the yard. She saw another house far away, and she wanted it for herself. So she sent them out of their own home to go get it for her, but they didn't come back. When she realized they weren't coming back, she got very angry and started chasing them around with a large knife. When she caught up with Jack, he told her she couldn't have the other house because it belonged to someone else. Yeah.
Does it keep going? That's not the end of a quotation mark.
She became furious and went back inside where she had a cupboard full of knives and began stabbing him all over until he died.
Oh my God. Okay.
Abraham. All right, Christmas's rap is much shorter, so here it is.
I'm Christmas and I don't like rap battles, and I just want everyone to know that. If you want to fight me, I'll give you a real challenge. Bring your friends, and if you like that, but I doubt any of you will be able to beat me. I've been alive since after the flood, and I can tell you that life has always been hard for Noah's family. Even though they were the only ones left on the earth, they had to build everything from scratch, and 2 of us wouldn't last more than a few days living on their boat because we're not made of wood and we would die. My sword isn't made of steel either. It's made out of bronze, and no matter how strong you are, even if you brought all your friends with you, none of you would be able to defeat me.
I think that's a Christmas win.
Is it? That's up to everyone here. And that's not it. There's no quotation, so Christmas is still going. Abraham tried to kill me, but I killed him first. Also, my name is Christmas, not Crispy or Crispy Crunch. Just Christmas and nothing else. That's all I have to say about that.
Yo! I think that's a Christmas win. All right, chat. Do we think it's a Christmas W? I'm voting Christmas. Abraham Lincoln kind of got sidetracked talking about this woman that had kids and was jealous of a house. And Christmas destroyed Abraham. Yeah, all right. Everyone agrees.
Oh,
and that's it. Dang, that was a Christmas just moves forward.
Okay. I didn't know we did like 2 more times or something.
No, this is longer. This one's a long one.
Okay, cool.
It's like you can break, like no matter how many guys you have, you can't beat me. Christmas.
Oh my dear God.
And he's like, not crispy or crispy crunch. Just Christmas.
Not crispy or crispy crunch. Oh my God. What? Okay. Beautiful.
All right. Moving on. Half the game is done with this first bracket out. King Tut, Stalin, Moses, and Christmas. Move on. Next up, we have Theodore Roosevelt versus Vlad III.
All right.
What shall they be doing?
That's a good question. What are we doing?
I don't know. It's spinning the wheel. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
And
oh! By a small margin, it was the dance battle. It almost wasn't. Is
All
it
right.
wacky?
Wacky box? No wacky.
No wacky. Just normal.
Yeah, Abe got completely lost telling a story 7 years ago.
Oh my god.
It's like, back in my day, I knew this woman.
This woman
But
was
Christmas knew what he was there for.
All right. So we got ourselves. Hold on. I can remember this. Theodore Roosevelt. That's right. All right.
Yes,
So
indeed,
Theodore
yep.
Roosevelt. This one is by Banana Bear. All right. Theodore Roosevelt. Skills, weapons, a walking stick. Which, you know, that works in a dance battle. I feel like, you know, anything else
Yeah,
we
it
kind of
does.
cumbersome. Description. He was the 26th president. Period. No other description needed. That's it. So we got that, and then we got Vlad the Third. Let's see here. Where are you, Vlad? Vlad. There you are. Okay. This one's by Gaming Warrior. All right. Vlad the Third. Weapons or skills. Impales enemies alive. That sounds like something that would have actually happened in real life. Let's see here. Vlad the Third, or commonly known as Vlad Dracula, was the ruler of the Ottoman Empire in his lifetime. During war era of the 1400s, he impaled his enemy on spears alive to strike fear in his enemies, and was considered a villainous hero in his empire. He is the anti-hero? I don't know. What would that be considered if he was a hero, but he's also a villain? Antagonist?
I guess.
Maybe?
Antagonist is more villainous, but is hero to his people, but an enemy to everyone else in the world?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
sure.
All right. So 2 men enter a dance battle. Those men are Theodore Roosevelt, who is a man with a sturdy walking stick, and Vlad the Third, who is a man with spears and loves to impale things. The 2 men begin to dance, and this is how it went. And in the end, it will be judged, and they will announce who won.
Theodore stepped in with his strong hands and began to strut like he was a man of importance or something. He spun around as fast as he could in circles with the stick. Eventually, he threw the stick down. A moment later, Vlad came in with his spears. He held them out like they were guns. They looked like guns. Well, the spear part did. It made sense for him to hold them out in that way. He then pressed on the tips and began to spin them wildly around himself. After all, he was from Eastern Europe. As he spun around, he would whip the spears across the air in various speeds. At one point, he even kicked them up into the air, where they smacked against each other and created a loud noise. This would make Vlad happy. He loved to hear noises. He loved noises. Finally, both men had exhausted themselves of their moves.
All right, that's the time for the judge. All right, Zap, I heard that your request will be granted. Here we go. Zap. All right, Zap. I'm going to click this button and the AI will read your mind. Are you ready, Zap? Here it is.
Then the judge named Zap chose the winner, and that's when... "This is my victory," yelled Theodore Roosevelt. "My dancing has taken me around the world. I have danced with many people and conquered many lands, but now you can see I am the best dancer in the world." Did that...
I guess that's...
Is that what...
Did he just...
Zap didn't say
I don't
that.
know, let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it is.
"Oh, yeah?" said the judge. "Well, let's find out." Wait, actually, you should do this because I've just did Theodore Roosevelt.
I can't do Zap. Zap would not be happy with me.
Oh, well, okay.
You take the wrath of Zap for... Wait,
the
Zap,
wrath for
just say
Zap.
this in chat. Just say it in chat. That's all we need.
You need to say these exact words in the chat.
Exactly. As that's coming through your mind. So you need to type, "Oh, yeah." Okay, then you gotta type, "Well, let's find out." Okay? Once that's typed out, I'll come in the VC myself.
All right, well, get yourself over here.
Guest appearance, ladies and gentlemen.
Guest appearance of Zap as we pull him up.
There he is!
Okay, you're muted though. You gotta unmute yourself.
Here we go.
There we go.
Give me a sec. Oh yeah, said the judge. Well, let's find out. The judge stepped forward and pulled out a small device. I think we should use this thing to determine the winner, the judge continued. You two will dance once more, and whoever whips the other one away first wins.
Alright, so they gotta dance one more time, according to Judge Zap.
All right. Oh God. Whoops. There we go. Theodore and Vlad took back into action and started dancing again. However, this time the dancing got much faster. Both men had a lot more energy there than before. They were going to prove to the judge that they were better dancers. Vlad used his speed dart around the room. His speed dart to dart around the room. Okay, speed dart. Like, what is that? Okay. He put his hands straight out and flickered them out as if he were firing a gun. He fired the spears like bullets. Whenever he hit a wall, he would jump over it or go around it. He flew around the room with such ease. Meanwhile, Theodore tried to keep up. He too jumped and darted here and there, but most of his movements seemed clumsy at times. He was still trying to figure out what he should be doing while he did it. But after several minutes, Vlad was finally beginning to get tired. He slowed down. His feet stopped moving quickly. He struggled to move forward. In fact, he fell flat on his face. Theodore saw this and thought he had won, but he didn't care about the device anymore. Then Zap decided who won. And this was when...
No!
Theodore just keeps interjecting that he won! What is up with Theodore?
Alright, there it is.
I guess that means Theodore wins.
What? How can that be? How can you call that dance even close to mine?
It doesn't matter, Theodore, said Zap. You've already proven yourself as being the greatest.
There we go, Theodore!
Beautiful.
Beats Vlad and moves on.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Zap. It was nice having a guest appearance.
Thank you very much. I will take them back.
Oh my god.
We are almost done. Only 3 more battles of round 1. And then things get a little bit faster because the rounds get less and less.
Yes.
All right.
We got
Next up, we have Mother Teresa and Salvador Dali.
Oh my. I don't
And
know
what should they
Salvador
be
Dali.
doing?
That's interesting.
Let's see what they'll be doing. This was incredible voice acting. Well done. You sounded just like Zap.
I know.
Poem contest.
Oh, once again, it was like on the line. Oh my god.
Is this a wacky poem contest? Oh, great wacky box. Is this poem contest wacky? No
It is
wacky.
not. It is just a regular poem.
All right. So the way this one's gonna work is instead of saying they're going against each other, I'm gonna have one person write a poem, then the other person write a poem, and then chat and everyone will judge which poem was the best.
All right.
Yes. So you can go over it while I get them ready.
All right. Let's see here. So we're looking for this new person I've never heard of before. Salvador Dali. All right. This one's by Lucky Ghost. The weapons can warp reality around him, has a magic paintbrush that whatever he paints becomes real. Oh, and his mustache can send crippling fear into his enemies. Okay. Description. His sole purpose, not soul as in only, it's his actual soul. Purpose in life is to warp reality into how he imagines it, should be, and will not let anything get in his way. So that's who we got for Salvador Dali. Then we have, where is Mother Teresa? Where are we? Here she is. All right, Mother Teresa. This one's by Didn't Max. Mother Teresa, she has a full set of medieval armor, Templar sword, walker with mounted holy squirt guns. Huh? walk. Is she like an old woman who's on a walker? And she just goes and just like it sprays out holy water like on the sides.
I think that's the point. Yeah.
Oh, she's just old. Okay. All right. Mother Teresa had spent her life helping those in need and only realized in her twilight years that she could prevent the suffering of others by taking action against the evil of the world. Equipped with a set of armor and sword passed down from the Crusades, she moves forth on her mobility walker to protect humanity. See, I didn't read that description part before I read the weapons part, so I didn't know that was actually in there. That was all guessing. Oh my Brandon, Kenneth, how could you? You can't say these things. You're as old as I am. Stop it.
Oh, but watch this. Old as Brandon.
No.
I am 10 years younger. I can say these things.
You're sending us both to an early retirement home. No. I'm not ready for that yet, despite the music that's playing in the background.
It's your person.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So yes, I'm pouring it over here.
All right, Mother Teresa's poem shall begin first.
Wait a second.
Mother Teresa.
Okay, now ready.
Who is a woman wearing a set of medieval armor while using a walking? I did that wrong. A walker.
Walking.
And wielding a Templar sword and holy water squirt guns, begins to write a poem. And
Hello,
how
Joy.
The poem went. All right, Mother Teresa, what poem do you have?
She came to fight, but then she decided to put that down and instead write a poem.
No, I want just to hear the poem, not a description. Okay, let's try to get the poem. There you go.
I am Mother Teresa. I was once a nun. My name was Sister Mary Margaret, but now that I have become a saint, my new name is Mother Teresa. It's not easy being a saint, but it's necessary so we can live in peace and harmony as one big family. You know what would make me even happier? If everyone had the same last name as me. Not just first names, but last names too. That way, when I meet people for the first time, they'll think, oh, there goes the Mother Teresa. And then they will call out to their friends, there goes the Mother Teresa. Then everyone will be smiling and laughing and having a good time. They'll say, that Mother Teresa sure is a lot of fun. Or maybe something more like, yeah, that Mother Teresa sure is a... Wait.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Wait.
Why did she say that in her own poem?
But either way, I want all humanity to have the same last name as me. Makes life much easier.
Alright, that's Mother Teresa's poem.
She's a wonderful person, and she's something else.
She wants everyone to have the same name as her. That's Mother Teresa's poem. And then we got... Now I gotta paste it here. Salvador Dali's poem. I cried.
Beautiful.
Salvador Dali, who is a man that can paint things into reality and has a mustache that scares his enemies, begins to write a poem. And this is how the poem went. Here we go.
Oh, it's an actual poem.
Oh.
Tiny, tiny, tiny. I am small. Bigger than big, the biggest of bigs. Larger than large, smaller than small. I don't have an end, but I do have a beginning. A beginning with, oh my god. I can't, it's, oh god. A beginning without an ending, because my size is infinite and so are you. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 1, 2, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, it keeps
going. This goes infinitely counting.
53,000 in the middle of writing a poem, Salvador D.
Let's see what it says.
He says to his wife, he says, "Darling, your mustache needs to be trimmed."
His wife tells him that.
Oh, okay. To which he replies, wait, I'm starting to get caught off. My mustache is not just for trimming, it is for painting. It is a brush.
All right, there are the 2 poems. We have. I need everyone except for Joy and Shiny to submit who you think. Is this a Teresa win or is this a Salvador win? All right, we got John saying it's a Salvador win. Brandon, what are your thoughts?
We've got 2 for Salvador. We've
3
got
for
3
Salvador.
for 4 for Salvador. What is
5,
the actual
4 for you.
5, 6? It doesn't matter what I think at this point. It's Salvador.
I do agree, Salvador. He had the logistics to like make an actual poem instead of saying how everyone should have his name.
Right. Poetry is making sure that everyone in the world is Mother Teresa. That's a real poem, I guess. But no, in this case, Salvador wins for actually having a poem.
He does, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Salvador's is actually a good poem. That's not wrong. See, then he started counting infinitely. Like he said, because my size is infinite. And then he went, we are 1, and then started listing out numbers.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yes, indeed. Yes, beautiful. All right, Brandon. The next battle. We're 2 left in first round. That's it. We have Abe Lincoln with a gun.
Oh.
And Napoleon.
Oh.
Now, what shall these 2 people be doing? What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? They'll be building a house.
Oh my God.
And is it Wacky House? Oh, Wacky Box. Do we get Wacky House building?
Oh, great and wacky box.
No,
It
wacky.
is not. It is a normal house, presumably. House Wars.
So the way this is going to work is similar to the last one. I'm going to make one person, and I'm going to have it describe their house. And then we're going to vote whose house is the best house.
I love this sudden song.
Yes, all
I'm
right,
totally
Brandon.
into the sudden song.
Abe Lincoln, which is going to be under the regular Abe Lincoln, but by Top Planter.
All right.
And Napoleon.
All right, here we go. Loading response. I was not expecting for it to take... There we go. Okay, so top planner. So, Abraham Lincoln. He has pistols and can think of anything and pull it out of his hat. He is a magician with a gun. Description. Part. This one's by The Clutcher. All right. Napoleon Bonaparte has exemplary leadership skills. Napoleon also has a massive army, which is not going to help him because he is building a house and therefore only needs 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 6 people in his army to help him with this. All I can see. All right, so we got that. And wait a minute, there's a like alert going on. What does it say? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me know if there's any issues. I can't not tell.
Zap said it went black for a second. So did Joy.
Okay, it's still black. I need to know.
Let us know if you can actually see it. How's it looking? It went black than normal.
Is it normal? Are we still normal?
It's normal now.
It's normal now? Okay, cool. Because I had no idea what happened.
All right,
We're good.
that's all good too.
All right.
Okay.
So, let's go back to Napoleon here and finish out. Description: to achieve glory, Napoleon was also motivated by a desire for glory. He wanted to be remembered as one of the greatest military leaders in history. He was willing to risk everything to achieve his goal. Solid man? Question mark?
All right.
We shall see. His goal right now is to make a house.
Yep. And first up, we got Abraham Lincoln's house. All right. Abraham Lincoln, who is a man with a metal arm that wields pistols and a magic hat he can pull things out of, decides to build a house. This is what the house looked like. All right, chat. Pay attention. We gotta
Watch
vote
me
on
pull
which
a house out of
is
my
better.
hat. This is where they put the door. And
No.
here...
No, I don't want to know where they put the door.
Well, I'm trying to tell...
Okay, there we go.
He built in New Salem, Illinois, which is part of North Springfield. The building was made of logs, which are giant trunks, tree trunks cut into planks by slaves that were not very good at cutting wood. It also had a brick foundation, but it didn't have any bricks. Yet because Abraham Lincoln needed some more logs first, Lincoln ordered several slave lumberjacks to start cutting down trees so he could make some more planks for the house, but they got bored and started shooting arrows at each other instead. He yelled at them to stop wasting his time, but the lumberjacks kept on making fun of him behind his back.
He's really mad. Look at how red his face is getting.
What is this lore? What?
And then the house was finished.
You were the chosen
this
one.
is what-
You were supposed to stop slavery, not partake in more slaves. What?
There we go. Perfect.
It was a 4-story log cabin with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a dining room, an office, a workshop, and a library because he liked to read books about dead presidents. There was even a garden in front where Abraham Lincoln grew flowers and vegetables. The furniture inside the house was made from carved wood as well. The walls were painted white except for one wall, which he painted black. And there was a fireplace in every bedroom because you might need one after a long day of reading books about dead presidents. What the hell? Who is this Abraham Lincoln? What is happening?
Do one more click to see if it has more to say.
There
All
was
right, we'll
also a
finish
bed
this.
made out of cotton stuffed with straw. The desk was made out of walnut, a dresser made of mahogany, and a sofa made out of cedar.
All right, that's Abe's house.
What is happening? He built the house using slavery. And then he reads about dead presidents. What on earth? All right. What
Yeah.
is he up against? What is Napoleon Bonaparte gonna make here?
Hopefully not a house made by slaves.
So he took the time to make his house with slaves, and then he decided to free them after they'd done his dirty work, I guess.
I guess so, yep. All right. Napoleon, who is a man with incredible leadership skills and one of the greatest military leaders in all of history, decides to build a house. And this is what it looked like.
It was big and had some windows. That's great to script. Before Napoleon could live in his house, he needed to get rid of some of the things so that the house would be more roomy. The first thing he got rid of was his army.
Do we want to keep this going?
Yes.
All right.
Unlike that, really prideful Abraham Lincoln, this man is very honest, very modest. I mean, he got rid of it because it took up too much space in his new house. Next, he got rid of his clothes, and then, I don't really know why he got rid of those. Then he got rid of his food because they were taking up too much space as well. So finally, after doing everything else, he got rid of himself. That's right. Napoleon Bonaparte decided not to live anymore. Oh my God! And when he found out that he was dead, he went, "Yay!"
That's it. Was leaving that.
Oh my God! This could not be any more polar opposite. This could not be any more polar opposite. This man, he built a small house, and after removing his military, his clothes, and His selfie was like, yay! Oh my god!
All right, we got big with windows, and then we got the very detailed Abe house.
Oh,
Gosh, this is interesting.
oh my god! Jin! Oh my god!
All right, chat. For best house, we got slavery Abraham Lincoln against suicidal Napoleon.
Is it really? I don't know if it's even a win-win at this place. What more?
It's a lose-lose.
I mean, I kind of got to vote for Napoleon. Though he killed himself, he seemed to be humble enough to just live in a very empty house. He didn't have to use slaves for that. So,
Oh, we got 2 votes for Abraham. We got 1 vote for
big window.
Napoleon, and your vote for Napoleon. Let's give it a couple more seconds. Anyone else in chat lurking needs to vote. Any other votes, so I'm not the only deciding factor? Votes.
Going once. Going twice. Going.
We got Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln.
All right, I guess that's it. And I was also gonna go with Lincoln.
Oh my
So-
god.
Lincoln is much. This was about a house building, not funny story. So sadly, Lincoln's
no.
slavery mansion wins. But this will go down in history.
Lincoln's slavery mansion. That just sounds so bad. I mean, there was
Alright.
a description in Napoleon's house. He just removed everything from within it, including himself.
It was big and had windows. That's the only description we got.
Oh my god. Well, I
Alright.
voted for yours, Calypso. Oh man. Wow, that was something. That was something else. Wow.
That was interesting. Wow, okay. Alright, we're into the final match. We got Abe Lincoln, Donut, against John Adams.
Abe Lincoln,
If-
donut.
If John is still here, it is. There it is. Yep, there it is.
May he go down in history as the greatest Jedi of all time. Jedi!
All right, John Adams against Donut Abe Lincoln. If it's a cooking battle, this is gonna be a sweep. Here we go. No, it's a duel.
Oh
They're
my.
doing a standard pistol duel.
Rip donut.
All right.
Is it wacky though?
Oh, wacky box. Is it wacky? No wacky.
Ah, no wacky. Rip.
I love that we got double wacky and it ended up being nothing.
In the end, it just ended up being double not wacky.
I know, it's like, oh, switch weapons, psych, switch them back.
All right.
All right, it's time for just a standard duel, first the 3 hits.
All right, let's find Donut Abraham Lincoln. And John Adams, he's first. Let's go with that one. All right, John Adams. This one's by Dipper Pines, which is you. So, John Adams, this man is the most charming, most handsome man in the 1600s. The ladies couldn't take their eyes off of that powdered wig of his. No one had a better powdered wig than this man. He also has the skills and reflexes of a middle-aged man. His back bends as sharp as a foldable chair. His wisdom is unmatched by others, and his stubbornness is unbearable. Not unbeatable, unbearable. 7 years ago, our forefathers reunited to make a beef of a man president, the second president, John Adams. He signed the Declaration of Independence with honor and fought in the Revolutionary War. He had a son named John Quincy Adams, who also became president with the wit of a warrior and the strength of a lion. He easily kicked Hamilton's ass with his beautiful vocal cords and John Washington's ass, preventing George's second term as president as he punched him right in the gob, making his wooden teeth fly out of his mouth. Unknown interesting fact, if you look up the Declaration of Independence, you can secretly see his John Hancock. Interesting. All right, so that's John Adams. And now we have Abraham Lincoln, but with a donut. Where are you? Let's see.
It should say Donut, Abe Lincoln, or Abe Lincoln Donut, or something like that.
Oh, here we go. This one's by I'm Donut Lord. Abraham Lincoln with donut necklace. Donut sword and donut throwing is what his skills and abilities are. So this is Calypso's. One day, Abraham Lincoln died, but came to life in modern day nut and loved donuts and became a new thing, a donut warrior. He learned to just throw the donuts, as he called it, Dunkin' Donuts, and made a company called Dunkin' Donuts. But by Abraham Lincoln. And John cannot breathe. He's dying.
All right, here we go. A standard duel. First of 3 shots. All right, 2 men stand back to back to begin dueling. Those men are John Adams, who is a man with the skills of a middle-aged man, as well as great wisdom and stubbornness, and Abraham Lincoln, who is a man with a donut sword and is an expert at throwing donuts. The two take 20 paces, then turn and shoot. Here we go.
They ended up with 30 paces between them, so they take another 10 steps, this time shooting from the same direction each time. They complete 60 rounds before turning around again for another 40 shots.
40 shots! Oh my gosh!
They are not accurate. A few minutes later, both men have taken many wounds, but neither one is down or has been.
Nope. Resets.
Okay. It's not clear which shot hits first or where they hit their opponent, but all agree that the second shot definitely did more damage than the first. The one on the left clearly took a graze, says Henry Clay, but I think the one in the center would have been dead if he hadn't gotten hit. So.
Okay, hang on. Wait, and then Abraham Lincoln says, I see what you mean. So if he's talking about the one on the left, and Abraham Lincoln saying agrees, does that mean Adams took a hit? Because Abraham's saying, I see what you mean?
I don't know. I can roll for it.
Yeah, let's roll for that. That one's something we need to roll for.
All right, so even says it's a hit on Abraham Lincoln. Odd says it's not?
No, so it's a hit on John Adams.
Oh, okay. So even says a hit on John Adams. The odd says a hit on Abraham Lincoln.
Odd say nothing.
Odd say.
I guess we can just roll. We can just roll to see who is on the left. Yeah, so either or.
Okay. So you do it for me.
But,
what?
So just do evens. Abe got hit. Odds. Okay. John got hit.
Okay. That is a 4. That is even.
What'd I just say?
I
said even Abraham, right?
Yeah,
I said even Abraham.
Chat,
did I say even Abraham? I think I said even Abraham. Abe got hit, yep.
Okay.
Alright, 1 hit for Abe. Alright, here we go again.
They both fire, but only one hits the target in the center of the torso. That shot was hit by John Adams. They step back again. So John Adams shot the shot into the center of Abraham Lincoln.
So Abe got hit twice.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln, you're being shot. Then they step back and proceed to continue dueling until either side has fired all its shots or been killed.
We're gonna keep this one going.
This goes on for a total of 4 minutes before there is a winner. The winner is Abraham Lincoln, who won because he threw more donuts.
That's not a hit, though.
Was it?
Yeah, it is 2-0 for Adams, because that's not a hit. They just said that Abraham won.
Oh, well, it sounds like that would imply, though, because it says this goes on for a total of 4 minutes before there is a winner.
Yeah, but it doesn't describe Abraham hitting a shot. And before that it said
until either side has fired all its bullets or been killed.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, though, because it didn't specify that Abe hit Adams, there's no hits.
Okay.
Yep, because it needs to be a clear hit. Zap is correct there. The thing, if it says a donut hit him and then he won, then yeah, clear hit.
Okay.
But it just says he won ambiguously, then we don't know how.
Okay, so they both missed, but John Adams hits Abraham Lincoln in the arm.
That's it. That's 3 hits against Abraham Lincoln. John Adams.
John Adams, sneaky guy. He gets him.
Sneaky guy, yep. Snuck in there and got 3 hits. Yes, John, you won that one.
Congratulations.
Yes, all right. We have moved on to round 2.
Oh. Round 2.
Round 2. Now, this round's going to go a little bit different because now this round's going to go a little bit faster because it's almost 10 o'clock already. So the way this round will go, these are all going to be 1 hit, 1 kill, or 1 win rounds. So I apologize if it's unfair and your person slips and falls. This is the speed rounds. Let's see how quick your reflexes are. John Adams has the reflexes of a middle-aged man, so I think he'll be good. Brandon, you can attest to that, can't you?
Yes, I think he'll be fine.
Yes, okay. So King Tut and Joseph Stalin. All right, Zap, you and me. What will we be doing? Zap's only actually won once, I think. Did Zap win twice? We're playing Mario.
He won twice. Mario Kart.
Now, is this Wacky Kart?
Wacky Kart.
Oh, Wacky Box. No wacky.
Not wacky at all. Just normal game.
Yeah. All right. So just do a quick recap while I quickly do this. I'll copy and paste as fast as I can.
All right. So quick recap. We've got ourselves the good old Joseph Stalin, who is also known as me, apparently, because of the mustache, I take it. So his abilities has AK-47 because I know how much the guy just loves guns. Also, the entire Russian army, which is not included in this, and a mustache so luscious that his enemies are too focused on it to realize they're already dead.
All right. I have it all typed up so you can continue or
moving right along. All right. Well, actually, moving right back real quick. And the other contestant was who?
King Tut,
King
my
Tut,
man.
Your man. We'll just go over the weapons. King Tut. He has pet snakes and a staff that shines radiant sunlight and sandals made of pure diamond. Ooh. Now we'll go back to you.
All right. 2 people play a game of Mario Kart. King Tut, who is a man with his pet snakes and pure diamond sandals wielding a staff that shines radiant sunlight. And Joseph Stalin, who is a man with an AK-47 as well as a mustache so luscious it distracts his enemies. They sit down and play the game. I'm going to describe how the game goes and then decide who wins.
The sun beams down on them from above. Hot desert wind blows over them. You're going to lose this time, says Joseph Stalin to King Tut. I'm going to win. He does not have enough power to kill King Tut yet, but he will eventually. He's going to become stronger and more powerful than King Tut ever was or could be.
Yes, yes! King Tut sounds triumphantly. I won again!
Does that mean he won?
Let's click it one more time to see.
King Tut reaches into his bag of magic Egyptian cards and pulls out one. It has the picture of a pharaoh on the front.
A card that lets me win! He exclaimed.
No, you do not understand, Joseph Stalin says. He smiles at King Tut. This is a special card, King Tut. One that makes me more powerful than you can possibly imagine. The golden light around him intensifies. In spite of the fact that he's wearing sunglasses, King Tut squints up at him. Ah!
I'll do another one.
His mouth hangs open in amazement. He stares at the cards for a moment longer before reaching back into his bag and pulling out another. It has the picture of a pyramid on the front. Oh
Oh
my!
my gosh! Whoever says that. Oh yeah. You've got 2 of these cards.
Not just 2 cards stolen. Replies. I've got 2 of everything's. I've got hundreds of them. You're going to go home tonight, pack up your stuff, and move to the other side of the world. Then you'll never see me again. With a fat flash of light, Joseph Stalin disappears. King Tut glares down at his hand of cards.
Who won that?
I don't know.
Do we just do a hard reset and just keep that?
Effectively, Joseph Stalin just ascended. He became an ascended being at the end of that.
No one won Mario Kart. No, a hard reset. That's all canon, but now it's a hard reset.
Joseph Stalin ascended. That's the canon. What? Who's winning as the president of the United States? I am, says Joseph Stalin.
Tut shakes his head. No, you're not.
Stalin thinks about it for a second. Then he fires up one of his rifles with artillery shell on the end and sends several bullets at King Tut. The bullet hits him in the chest, and he falls to the ground dead. Do I win yet?
Yeah, Stalin wins. That's an unconventional win, but sadly King Tut has been killed.
You can't win if you're dead, King Tut. You can't win if you're dead.
Yep, that's it. Well done, Zap. You move on. You continue to move on.
For the motherland, we win today.
Once again, the character based off Brandon's moving towards the finale.
I'm not trying, I swear.
All right, we have Moses and Crispus, the 2 biblical people.
Oh my God, Moses
2
and
Christians.
Oh my God, this is our win for the mother country. Okay, Moses and Crispus, what are we doing?
All right, let's spin the wheel. All right, Crispus or not Crispy Crunch or Crispy or Crispy. A chariot race.
Oh, how fitting!
biblical can this get?
Very fitting, but is it wacky though?
All right, Wacky Box, is it wacky? No wacky.
No, it's not. It's just a chariot race. Okay, very good.
All right, I'll copy paste as fast as I can. Here we go.
Okay, copying has never been faster. Well, first up, we've got Moses. Where are you, Moses? Moses! There you are. Okay. This one's, again, by Bowser. A staff that can allow anything to happen, like parting the Red Sea, setting plagues on people, turning into a snake, or to attack, or when being lifted up before a fight, allows him to win a battle instantly. The Ark of the Covenant, when opened, will disintegrate any person who looks at it, killing them instantly. God forbid he brings that out while we're riding on chariots. And then we've got Crispus. Crispus, with his followers of at least five people, but no more than 10, and 1 katana. This one's by me.
All right, I'm almost finished typing.
Okay.
The 2 begin to race. This is how it went. All right, I'm ready. 2 men enter a chariot race. Those men are Crispus, who is a man with a katana and a small following of believers in Jesus, and Moses, who is a man with a special staff in the Ark of the Covenant. The 2 begin to race, and this is how it went.
It was early morning on the road out to Antioch. Oh, man. And Crispus was thinking about his father, who had been murdered by a gang of soldiers a few months back. He thought about what that was meant for him. What that was meant for him, but he realized that if you were going to be killed, it might as well.
No. Okay.
We'll finish that. What is it?
Okay, I'll let it. Might as well.
Might as well be while doing something truly heroic. Being stabbed or have your head cut off probably did not count as being heroic, but running into an arena full of men armed and killing them all could easily qualify. All right, okay,
he's
moving
just
on.
Thinking. Yeah, he's just thinking. Well, I specified this how the race went.
Crispus was born on the slopes of Mount Hira, where his parents has been persecuted for their beliefs by a cult of fanatics that believed in an old god named Hummus. hummus, which they refer to as blessed hummus.
No, this is the race.
Hummus.
No, not the hummus cult. No,
Hummus cult. No.
no hummus cult.
Blessed be hummus. What? I'm so confused.
This is how the chariot. That's not how you spell chariot whatsoever. I spelled it right up there. Chariot.
Chariot.
Stop. Chariot waste went. Okay.
Christmas
There we
begins
go.
by jumping off his chariot and running around it while shouting, "Jesus, yes, Lord!" He then walks back to his chariot and jumps in again. He drives off forward to the finish, toward the finish line, where he leaps over the finish line and dies. What?
Moses wins!
And he gets to go home. Moses will not let Christmas followers come in his house, so they have to stay outside. But it's okay because Christmas knew God would take care of him.
Moses, that's it.
Oh my God.
Moses wins because Christmas died.
Why are you so dumb, Christmas? What are you doing?
He didn't die at the finish line.
Why, Christmas? Why? Oh, God.
Oh no.
Good job, Moses, I guess. Fine.
Moses, fine, whatever. All right. Moving right along, Theodore Roosevelt versus Salvador Dali. All right, what shall they be doing? Cooking battle?
Cooking battle it is.
Cooking battle it is. The popular one from the Christmas one with Gordon Ramsay is being brought back with Gordon Ramsay judging their dishes yet again. But this time, Theodore Roosevelt and Salvador Dali shall be cooking.
Oh my. Well, let's take another look at their stat sheet.
Is it wacky?
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You should be. Is it wacky? No wacky.
It is still not wacky. Of all the choices of wacky, it's like mostly
What a
not.
dangerous no wacky streak, ladies and gentlemen.
We are in a dangerous no wacky street. Anyways, back to the stats. Here we go. All right, so let's see. We've got Salvador Dali. This one be by Lucky Ghost. Well, again, the weapons of this person can warp reality around him, has a magic paintbrush that whatever he paints becomes real. Oh, and his mustache can send crippling fear into his enemies. And also, we have good old Theodore Roosevelt. And Theodore Roosevelt by Banana Bear just has a walking stick. So,
Yep.
that walking stick, we're good. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Salvador
Welcome back.
Dali, who is a man that can paint things into reality and has a mustache that scares his enemies, makes a special meal and brings it to Gordon Ramsay to be judged. This is what Gordon Ramsay said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is like similar to the other ones. We will vote on which one got ripped apart by Gordon the least, and they win.
Okay. I have no idea why you would bring this here. It's just something made of a bunch of stuff that I'm pretty sure we don't eat. But then Salvador Dali replied, "That's you."
Oh, he's Italian. Oh, Lord, he's the Italian.
Yeah, that's right. You got this.
Oh, that's not true. We eat everything.
Oh God. And then he takes out some raw chicken feet and puts them on the table. And when Gordon Ramsay saw those feet, his heart was filled with terror and his mind went blank. Wow. So he told Salvador Dali, "I'll give you 500 pounds if you would just throw those things away right now." But Salvador Dali said,
Throw it away. Don't you think they have ever been cooked?
Then he took off his top and showed Gordon Ramsay his hairy chest. Oh no. So Gordon Ramsay realized that he had been tricked by Salvador Dali because he could smell the aroma of chicken feet coming from Salvador Dali's body.
Alright, that's it.
No.
That's for Salvador, that's what happened.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, Lord. All right, so we're gonna...
All right, Theodore Roosevelt, please do not make the same mistakes.
All right. Here we go.
I am not going to eat that.
Why?
Because I don't trust you, said Gordon Ramsay. You're a liar and you are deceiving me.
Oh.
And furthermore, says Gordon Ramsay, you have forgotten to include the necessary ingredients for making a decent cup of tea.
Okay, so, they both got disliked, but I think Salvador's got disliked worse. Gordon paid him to throw it away.
He paid 500 pounds to throw that sucker of... Ugh.
So, Brandon, what do you think? I think Theodore won this one. He got less roasted.
I don't know. I would like to see one more roundabout of this one because, like, we don't even know it was a tea. We'll give Theodore
one more row?
one more chance to have something more than that.
Okay, here we go.
This is the first time I've ever been asked to judge a good meal by an American. He's got the best of it.
Oh, that was good. I don't like this food.
What?
It looks as if it was made by a blind man in the back of a donkey.
Gordon Ramsay. Well, you have to remember that Theodore Roosevelt is an old-fashioned man from the out west in America.
That's a win for Theodore.
Oh my god. Either way. Yeah, I think
We're
that
almost to the
probably...
semifinals. Right, we're down. We only have 4 more fights, then that's it. The game's over.
Okay.
We have Abraham Lincoln with gun and magic hat versus John Adams is back.
Okay.
2 more options. Most of these are real fights, too. We got rid of most of the wacky ones. There's our last wacky one! A jousting match!
I don't know how wacky that is, but alright.
Alright, Magic Box is there. No wacky again! No,
What
they're saving the
on earth?
wacky for the end.
Is there like a limited amount of no wacky in there?
No, it has it's a 25% chance to draw wacky.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, well, hey. All right, let's go. Okay,
Right,
so
jousting match.
jousting match. Oh, I love this song too. Oh. John Adams. This one's by John. Dipper Pines. This man is the most charming, most handsome man in the 1600s. The ladies couldn't take their eyes off of that powdered wig of his. No one had a better powdered wig than this man. He also had the skills and reflexes of a middle-aged man. His back bends as sharp as a foldable chair. His wisdom is unmatched by others, and his stubbornness is unbearable. And
Indeed.
we have which Abraham Lincoln?
Hat.
Hat. Oh, hat. Magic hat.
Hat, gun, yeah.
Hat gun. Okay, that gun. Okay.
Top planter.
By Top Planter. He has pistols that can think of... Wait. Pistols and can think of anything and pull it out of his hat. That's right. Okay. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good.
All right,
I'm
here
ready.
we go. So 2 men enter a jousting match. Those men are John Adams, who is a man with the skills of a middle-aged man as well as great wisdom and stubbornness, and Abraham Lincoln, who is a man with a metal arm that wields a pistols, a magic hat he can pull things out of. The 2 get on their horses and charge at each other.
Horses. Go. Oh, wait. Who's doing John? Who's doing...
I don't know.
Go!
Yeah.
Yells John. I won't let you stop me from being president of the United States. He lets his horse go and charges into Abraham's. The 2 crash and roll onto the ground. Abraham gets up first. He swings his leg back and kicks John in the head, knocking him off his horse. Abraham looks down at John and says, "That's you." Oh,
Crap!
he then notices something dark on John's face.
That's a hit. This round was the 1 hit goes, and Abraham smacked John.
Abraham has dethroned John Adams.
The speed rounds are over. Not the wrong person. There we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the semifinals. There are only 3 last matches. We only have 3 fights in the Atlantic Ocean in ancient Egypt and surrounded by dinosaurs.
Wow.
First up, Stalin and Moses. Also, there were 4 Abrahams, Zap. Get it right. Not 3, 4.
Stalin and Moses.
There was Zombie Abraham, Gun Abraham, Regular Abraham, and Donut Abraham.
And Gun Abraham is the one that so far made it forward.
Yes, Gun Abraham's in the semifinals. All right, Stalin and Moses. What will they be
This understands that if Abraham just had a gun, he would have survived, I guess.
They're fighting in the Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean!
All right, wacky box. No wacky.
Not
Dang,
wacky.
It's still the suspense is growing. That's like 6 in a row.
Oh my god.
The final fight, no matter what, will be wacky. Don't
All
worry,
right.
because it's the finale.
It's the
All right, I'll begin
final
typing.
countdown. Okay, so we got Abraham Lincoln with that gun. Let's remember that he has pistols and can think of anything and pull it out of his hat. So that's that.
Yes.
But then we can go back to good old Joseph Stalin. And Joseph, you know, he has an AK-47 because I know how much that the AI just loves guns. Also, the entire Russian military at his disposal, which is not involved in this because they are clearly drowned. And the mustache so luscious that his enemies are too focused on it to realize they're already dead.
Oh yeah, and this Stalin ascended into heaven after he won a card game.
Yeah, he ascended after just winning a
He's like,
card game.
And won a card game.
Da 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 da. That was that.
All right,
Joseph
so
Stalin.
everyone knows this is back to normal. No more speed rounds. This is 3 hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. All right, here we go. 2 men are in the Atlantic Ocean. Those men are Moses, the man with the special staff and Ark of the Covenant, and Stalin, who has an AK-47 as a luscious mustache.
Is Moses
the
gonna
two begin
like?
to fight.
Is he gonna part the Atlantic Ocean?
You're a Russian. I'll kill you.
Wait, me too.
I'm going to shoot you now.
Me too.
Then we'll both die.
We already have.
What?
But that's not very interesting, is it? They then go into a high dive off the side of the boat, and they land on top of each other at the bottom. They look up and see a shark, which starts to approach them. Stalin points his gun at the shark and fires 3 shots. 1 bullet for each shot he will put the shark through. He'll put the shark through. Moses looks down at him and says,
Hey, you know how we can get out of here?
Stalin looks up from the shark and says, yes, by running away in the
Restart,
Atlantic
restart.
Ocean. What?
I have a magic stick.
What kind of magic stick?
The kind that makes the sea part and lets me walk on water.
Oh, that's kind.
So you want to be my friend now?
Actually, no. I just want you dead.
Fine, you can drown for all I care.
Wait, what?
That was a joke. Are you stupid? I'm not killing you.
I should have known better than to listen to your lame-ass jokes.
You're just mad because I beat you at your own game.
No, I'm not mad at all. It is like one time when you told me that if I didn't do something really difficult, then God would do it for me and give me three. Wait, I gotta go over here. 3 times the reward.
Hey, that's right. Like the plagues and the parting of the Red Sea and all those other things. Only this time you'll get to live through them instead of having to kill yourself afterward. We're gonna reset. They just keep talking.
What is this?
This is how I gotta specify the fight went. Stop talking! No! They refuse to fight!
Why?
Stop!
Moses just straight
No!
up you was. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna add this too. The AI is being very stubborn.
Clearly. They were both very strong men, but Stalin was more muscular than Moses, and he had a faster reaction time. In fact, Stalin was so fast that when he fired his weapon, Moses didn't even know what hit him. He looked down and saw that the bullet went through his chest. Stalin picked up Moses' limp body and threw him into the ocean. He then swam over Moses, and as he did this, his mustache became wet from the water. Not my mustache! Is that 2 hits? I don't know.
No, that's just toss the dead body in the ocean. That's 1 hit.
They collided like 2 trains colliding head-on. Both are carrying large, heavy objects, and their momentum caused them both to crash into the water. And that's when they stayed for some time.
I'm gonna give them both a point there because they smacked into each other.
Okay.
Just to get it moving along. So it's 2 Stalin, 1 Moses.
Both were fast, but Moses was faster. He grabbed Stalin's beard and pulled him closer until he could reach out and grab his head. Then he pushed him underwater, where Stalin tried to hold on to him, but Moses had been holding on to the Ark of the Covenant, which was heavy and awkward. It was like trying to wrestle a bag full of rocks. Meanwhile, Stalin had been grabbing onto the AK-47, which was lighter than the Ark, but also too big for him to hold on to in water. This made them both sink down into the ocean. As they sank deeper, Moses threw away his staff and started swimming towards the surface. I don't know why, because he could have parted the water. Stalin continued sinking downward until he reached the depth that would kill most people.
I'll do 1 more click. Does Stalin die from this? No!
He climbed up out of the water, clutching the gun in his hand. His head was bloody from being scratched by Moses' beard hair. But he didn't give us a crap about anything except getting back to shore. So Stalin ran to the beach screaming, "I'm going to shoot you! I'm going to shoot you!" But all Moses heard was, "Gah!" And then he knew that Stalin had drowned.
Okay.
What?
So we got the Moses beard hit, so it's 2-2.
Moses beard hit.
Is Stalin drowning a hit, Brandon?
He didn't drown. He said.
Yeah, then he knew that Stalin had drowned.
But he said he got back to shore.
That's it. Then he carried it back to Egypt. That was Stalin drowned. That's what the grah was.
What? But what? Also, he grabbed the ark, which should have killed him too. But what?
Okay, so we want to say it's 2v2 and restart one last time?
Yeah, one last time, because I don't know if that counts.
Alright, 2-2.
At first, they were both standing still for a minute before making any moves, but then one of them threw a punch. It was Moses, and he punched Stalin in the face. Then Stalin kicked Moses in the stomach, then pushed him down in the water, and that's when Moses decided to what?
That doesn't matter. The first hit was Moses, and it was 2-2.
No!
Therefore, Moses kicks Stalin. Jesus wins again.
Jesus wins. Not Jesus, Moses this time. Jesus is not in
Jesus wins Moses.
Oh my gosh. Rip Stalin. Stalin did not win that one.
Stalin's non-existent.
God.
All right. The last other semifinal is Theodore Roosevelt and Abe Lincoln with gun.
All right, here we go. What we're doing?
All right, there's only 2 options. Spinning. It's spinning. It's going to be in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt.
This does not get the advantage in the finale. He does not get a home court advantage.
Oh no.
He had a chance, but he lost it.
He lost his home court.
Okay,
wacky though.
Oh, wow.
Wacky.
You know, I want to click one last time just to see, because we haven't had a lot of wacky. No, wow, it's a... Well...
It's just still not wacky.
Normal, okay.
Wacky decided wacky is not a thing. Anyways, all right, with that said, who would do again?
It is Theodore Roosevelt and, yeah, with gun. Abe Lincoln with gun.
Yeah, with gun. Okay. So this one's by Top Planner. He's got the pistols, and he can think of anything and pull it right out of his hat. That's that one, Abraham Lincoln. Will he survive another round? Ep against Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know where my voice is going with this. Theodore Roosevelt, who has a walking stick.
Okay.
The best.
The two begin to fight, and this is how the...
And sorry, Zap, no refunds.
No refunds.
No refunds.
No, it's not my fault Stalin had his invisible beard.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have worn it to fight Moses. All right, here we go.
Lincoln's gun shoots out bullets at and hits Roosevelt on his metal leg. He falls over and dies.
Oh. So, 1 point for Lincoln.
That was fast. Roosevelt then gets back up somehow and charges at Lincoln. Lincoln puts a bullet into Roosevelt's head and kills him for good. Except
2 points for Lincoln.
the end.
2 for Lincoln, none for Roosevelt. It's because one has a gun, one has a stick.
You're too late, Abe, yells Theodore Roosevelt. I've already taken over.
But I haven't even started fighting yet, says Abraham Lincoln. My pistol has not fired.
And I have not swung my cane, says
So
Theodore
we're
Roosevelt.
both losers then, because neither of us has done anything.
What are you talking about? Asked Theodore Roosevelt. Look at your hand. See how it's clutching your hat? Your axe? I'm trying to add hacks. Wow, okay. Anyways, you don't think that was by accident, do you? Abraham looks at his right hand and sees the metal gauntlet gripping tightly around his hat. He shoots a bullet into Theodore Roosevelt's face.
That swings his hat like a baseball bat until Theodore is dead.
Theodore is just not winning this one. He's like...
Lincoln puts on his hat, which has now been transformed to a rifle, and begins shooting people in the head with it.
Oh my God, just like, you're right, I haven't done anything. Die! Man!
Ladies and gentlemen, the final round, which means it is between Top Planter and Bowser, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I think.
All right, Top Planter and Bowser.
And you will be doing this within... Where?
Let's totally spin the wheel. Let's see where we're gonna go.
Yeah!
No idea. Are they gonna be surrounded by dinosaurs?
Who would have guessed?
All right, Wacky Box, you're gonna get wacky no matter what. But let's just see if you tell me I can be wacky.
Oh!
2 times freaking wacky!
Oh my God, it came through for us.
It did.
Oh, this
Wacky
music.
Box says we click the whack in the box twice. Here we go. Whack in the box number 1. Brandon must tell everyone a random cow fact.
What?
Brandon must tell everyone a random cow fact. We're listening.
Random cow fact of the day. Did you know that cows have the ability to eat grass, digest it, and barf it back up, eat it some more, then digest it, then barf it back up and eat it some more, digest it, and barf it back up? Probably. I don't know.
What a wacky cow fact.
I don't know how many stomachs do they have. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Hold on. This is important, all right? Since you put me into this, all right. How many stomachs does a cow have? There we go. They actually have one stomach, but it has four different compartments.
4 compartments.
So you will hear them being described as having 4 stomachs, each compartment used for a different stage of their digestive process. There you
So
go.
wacky. Thank you, Brandon, for that wacky random cow fact.
I'm here for you guys.
All right, whack in the box. What's the other wacky?
Oh,
Low gravity.
low gravity. Oh my God. Okay.
I
cool.
got it.
So
All right.
here we go.
Let
Here
me
we
get
go.
to typing.
All right, so we got Moses. Where are you, Moses? You're at the bottom, Moses. Moses, who is indeed by Bowser, who is Moses, who has a staff that can allow anything to happen, like parting the Red Sea, sending plagues upon people, turning into a snake to attack, or, when being lifted up before the fight, allows him to win a battle instantly. The Ark of the Covenant, when opened, will disintegrate any person who looks at it, killing them instantly. And Abraham Lincoln, with 2 guns, has pistols and can think of anything and pull it out of his hat. Will he survive yet again against Moses and his staff?
All right.
That was perfect timing. My gosh. Music ended right as I finished talking.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the finale. Low gravity and dinosaurs. 2 men enter a forest filled with dinosaurs. The gravity is low. The men that are there are Abraham Lincoln, who is a man with a metal arm that wields pistols and a magic hat he can pull things out of, and Moses, who is a man with the special staff and Ark of the Covenant. The 2 begin to fight, and this is how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
Lincoln fires his pistols at Moses, who throws some kind of explosive powder on him, which causes him to blow up. Then Moses uses his staff, and Abraham Lincoln dies again. Then Moses shoots some lightning bolts at Abraham Lincoln, and he dies again. Oh my God! Moses going in for the kill! Moses is just straight up Emperor Palpatine. Moses then has a meeting with God, and who asks him if he lies and if he likes his staff. And Moses says yes, but later tells Moses that he needs to lose it because apparently God only wants people to carry 2 objects in battle.
All right, 2 for Moses. If anyone didn't know, this is the first to 5 for the finale.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows. So 2 Moses. Here we go.
I want to see what would happen after that, but oh well.
Oh, rips. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's loading.
I have the Ark of the Covenant.
You don't know what you've got.
My staff is magic.
It's not my fault you're stupid enough to use it as a weapon.
Well, at least I'm not an idiot. Moses shoots his staff at Abraham Lincoln, but then Abraham Lincoln shoots back with his pistols. This continues for quite some time until Moses decides that they should stop fighting and talk instead. That's a bad decision, Moses.
Bad decision. Not here for that. It's still 2-0. Lincoln wins!
The second man enters into the forest filled with dinosaurs. The gravity is low. The second man is Jesus, who has a magic staff that can make anything happen and a magic stone tablet.
No, it says Lincoln wins, but that's not a hit, sadly.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count.
That's funny though. Just a random. Oh yeah, Lincoln wins.
I know.
No, we're not quoting his speech. Why?
407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation. Oh. Lincoln pulls out his guns and shoots at Moses, but Moses flies through the air and gets behind him while shooting him in the back. Then Lincoln turns around and fires another bullet, which hits Moses' gun on the end of his staff, which causes it to explode.
Okay, so Lincoln shot Moses, who got hit, who flew through the air, who then shot Lincoln again, so that's 3-1. And then Lincoln fires a bullet, which hits the staff, which is 2-3.
So that was at first a hit from Moses, because Lincoln pulls out his gun and shoots at Moses, but Moses flies through the air and gets behind him.
So it's 3-1 right now.
While shooting him in the back. Somehow Moses had a gun. Then Lincoln gets rid of the gun that was in Moses' hand, causing it to explode.
Okay, so that's 1 point for Lincoln and then 3 for Moses right now.
He then uses the force of the blast to propel himself forward and throws Moses into a tree.
That's 2 for Lincoln.
Where he lands hard and falls unconscious for 5 minutes. The end? Or is it? I'm not sure what I will do if I saw someone like Moses and Abraham walking down the...
Okay, so it's 2-3 right now. We're getting down the wire. No, you've not been sent by God himself to save you.
You're not going anywhere.
No.
What happened to Gettysburg?
Stop talking in violence.
Oh my God. I am the Lord thy God. Get out of here. Get this heresy out of here.
No, you're not, Moses. Stop!
He shoots the staff at Abraham. My God, no. Stop putting heresy in here, AI. first, the guns do nothing but bounce off of Abraham's metal arm. Then Moses pulls out his staff and begins to channel energy from the Ark of the Covenant. His staff then creates a tornado that turns Abraham around in circles. When the tornado stops, Abraham falls over backwards.
Is that a hit? That's just spun him around, though.
It sounds like a hit. Abraham says, I give up.
Do we want to count that?
Well, we can roll for it.
Okay, let's roll for it. Evens, it's a hit. Odds, it's not.
Okay, here we go. Even! It is
It's
a 2,
hit.
my dudes.
All right, so 4-2. All right, the 2 fight again. You're right here, Brandon.
Oh, sorry. The 2 fight again. This time, Abraham fires all 6 rounds of his revolver into Moses' face, which does absolutely nothing. So Abraham begins to shoot bullets into the ground around him. Moses uses his staff to make the bullets turn back into themselves and create a giant ball of fire. It engulfs the entire forest, killing every single dinosaur in it except for Moses, who is also a dinosaur, Abraham, and the other their dino stuff.
Continue, I guess. See what happens.
Then Moses says they should go back to Earth because it is much better, a much better place than being stuck on a planet full of dinosaurs. Abraham agrees with him. They both go back through the gate at the same time.
So
What?
it's 4-2. One more hit from Moses and he wins. Ready? This is it.
You shall not kill.
I don't have time for you.
No killing.
I'm gonna kill you now.
The 2 continue to fight until a giant dinosaur appears and tries to eat them both. They run away from the dinosaur, but the dinosaur keeps chasing them through the woods.
Stop third-partying, dinosaur.
Get out here, third-wheel dinosaur.
Oh gosh, stop. No talking. No. Another fighting over who's wearing a hat. There you go.
The first thing they do is shoot each other in their heads while still inside their cars.
Ladies and gentlemen, they shot each other, which means Moses gets 5.
Moses has gotten the 5 through a fight in a car with a gun. How did he get a gun?
Moses wins.
No,
Moses wins, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God! There's only one way to follow that after that gross. Oh yeet! Where is my? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yes, Moses wins. Congratulations, Bowser.
Who's Bowser, by the way?
I forget what his name used to be on there. He was Montgomery Gator.
Montgomery Gator. Okay. Sweet. Well, congratulations. I'm adjusting my glasses for some reason.
I'll message you on Discord, and it'll all be good. But well done. We applaud you. Good game. We got some wacky lore added. Got some very wacky lore, like the Weird House lore between Napoleon and Abraham Lincoln, and all the wacky battles that took place. It was good to see you all
Joseph
here.
Stalin ascending into heaven or something.
After playing like a card game against King Tut.
Very beautiful, and I'm sorry, you can deny this all you want, but Moses is the winner. And
Yes,
for some reason,
indeed.
he never parted the Atlantic Ocean, although he had the perfect opportunity to do that.
I know. And now, that concludes the 4th AI Battle History Edition. But don't you worry if you didn't win this time. Have no fear. Next month, yet again, at the beginning of the month, we'll do yet another one. Another AI battle. I am currently formulating the theme, but I have a hunch.
What's the hunch?
Oh, you want me to say the hunch?
They're gonna save it for later?
It will most likely... I will give a teaser. The teaser is the theme is based off a very popular franchise.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be, what, the first week of June?
Yeah, let's pull up my calendar here. It will be June 3rd.
June 3rd. Let's take a look at the calendar. What are we looking at there? That is Saturday. Okay, so that is within 4 weeks from now. So a full month. That's perfect timing. Perfect. It could be anything. It could be any game. It's a popular what you said, not genre. Title.
Yes, it's a very popular thing.
Very good. Very good. Well, you don't want to miss it. So again, that'll be on June 3rd. Be there or be a square. Like a whole 4-point square. Nothing more than square. Just 4-dimensional square.
Yes.
Square.
Cube.
No, not cube.
That's hexagon?
That's one too many dimensions. So it can only be 4 points. Only 4.
Oh, only 4 points. Oh,
only
crap.
4 points.
Rhombus. No. Yeah, rhombus.
Rhombus.
Be there or be rhombus.
Okay, be there or be a rhombus. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, of course, make sure to like it because that always helps. But we like to know what is really fun to you guys. So if you like it, and join us on our Discord group because that is where we give you updates when things are happening outside of the stream. All that goes on through there. We have a Facebook, but we primarily use Discord for news and announcements. So if you're not there already, this is your invitation. We invite you to join us once again on Discord. So there's your invitation. And on top of that, we will be live again coming soon this Monday with some new topics. If there is anything that you would like for me to talk about, again, the suggestion box is for that, which is also on our Discord channel. So up there at the top, once you go past the announcements, down at the bottom of that same section, there's the suggestion box. So if there is something that you're going through that you would like for us to talk about, something that you've always wondered or had questions about, that's the perfect place for that. We do pay attention to that, and I do like to talk on those topics. So there you have it. But we'll stop this music, and we will say, with all of that said, I want to thank you guys for watching because we broadcast every week on Monday, Friday, and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be live again this Monday with some more good topics in gaming. I love you guys. You have a good night.
I see a potential in my eyes. I see a potential. I never lost sight of the reason why you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. We sing Jesus.